Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, cat's here. That should hold my mobile phone there. Go on then. Go on. That's your job. That's all you're there for. Meow meow. Oh, for cat's sake. It's other one. Alright. Hang on. Fantastic. How are you doing? I will cure thee. Do you want a coffee? Come on, Kev. In you go. Straight through. No stopping here. Yes. Come on, get out! Out! You're like rats today. Come on, out! Out! Blow my neck. Good afternoon. Hello, Matt Josted. Hello, Task. How's Mary? She's at work. We've been well poorly. I'm not sure whether I had a spate of COVID again, right? Oh, but I've been proper sick. House feet. It's feet gets a bit bigger every month. Very slow process. A lot slower than I thought it would be. Thought I would have been a billionaire by now, or at least I would have had 25 quid or something. Not yet. I haven't got it yet. 25 quid is 25 quid a monkey. I'm thinking about it because I'm going to London tomorrow. It's going to be a donkey. Yeah, but I've made a donkey out of it. So anyway, it gets a bit bigger, and also the other brands do all right. Like the sunglasses brand, it does all right. I'm just boiling kettle, so I'm going to bugger off in a minute. Finally got some heat in my house. Pilot light went out in a blizzard. That's awful when you take your pilot light out in a blizzard and it goes out. Not recommended. Not recommended at all by anybody. Right, I'm just going to go make a brew. If anybody wants one, I've no biscuits whatsoever. So I've put a bit of weight on, and so stop buying biscuits. And we're still on green top, but that's last bottle. Although it's massive, isn't it? Massive. And I bought a proper kettle, which I haven't done for ages, which seems a bit disciplined. I don't know if you can hear me. So I've got a little poo. Message in a bottle. Sending out an SOS. Yeah, oh. Yeah, oh, oh. Right, so right, I've been, I got a mat. Oh, look at my cool mat, right? It's, hello, Shirley Rodriguez. Look, it's got every guitar on it that I've ever owned. Well, not every one, but some of the guitars that I've owned on it. Cool, that was a cool present. Right, sorry. One sugar. That's exactly what we do. Yes, please, cure me. Touch the screen. If anybody needs curing, now's the time, because I don't do YouTube a right lot, but I am back. So your lives will only get better, and this will only get bigger after today. It's frigging hot here. 34 degrees, that's quite good. Awesome. Right, so I've been taking steroids I lost my voice when I got COVID, and it's taken some getting back, and I've had to be doing exercises for gigs, and so I've been taking these steroids. Anyway, it worked. So then MT Coalforge, how are you doing? But it worked, and it got my voice back to what, not as good as it was before, but where I could sing. And then and then I did a gig last week, lost my voice again, and then I got this, and it's not. I don't think it's COVID. It seems a bit COVIDy. I would know if I tested myself, but I'm not going to do it. So anyway, I'm back on steroids again now. I was singing the other day, and like as soon as I get to a certain pitch, nothing. Proper pain in backside. I tell thee. Yeah, so I'm going to London tomorrow, and I've got a list of places I'm going to go see, and I'm walking the whole of London for 2 days, and I've got a list of where I'm going to go, so I'll go get it and read it to you. So if you want to bump into me somewhere in London, like if I'm not in a Wetherspoons or something. Yeah, I've been really poorly though. For the first time in my whole life, I didn't lie yesterday, and so I could get in football team. I just said I can't play, I'm poorly. That's the first time in all my life I've ever done that. Right, so tomorrow we're going to the Tower of London. Bit rubbish. London Bridge. Similar nonsense. Greenwich Mean Time, right? I've said we've got to go there because it's the centre of all time. But Mary said it sounds shit. And I've said tough. We're going to do the Emirates cable car, which is like, goes across from a nice part of London. Hello, Gibbler. Good to see you, dude. So from a nice part of London, and it goes over to Isle of Dogs. Not getting off there. I'm going to go back. Yuck. Mary wants to see Cutty Sark, which is like a big ship, isn't it? Is Cutty Sark a warship or like an old, like, is it an old ship? Oh, fucking, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where's my mouse? There it is. The Cutty Sark. Cutty. Oh no, that's not how you spell Cutty, that's how you spell titty. Cutty Sark. Maybe I get a bit. Where are the white women at? How are you doing? Cutty Sark, yeah, it's like an old. The Cutty Sark is a British clipper ship, whatever that is, built on the River Leven, Dumbarton, Scotland, in 1869 for Jock Willis Shipping Lane. She was one of the last tea clippers to be built and one of the fastest, coming to the end of a long period, blah, 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 blah. It looks like a pirate ship or something. I don't know why she wants to look at it. I've seen it on internet, so who cares? But anyway, it's on his list. We're going to go see that. Very cool to say hi, God. It is very cool to say hi. It is. The 88 Katana 600. What's good, my friend? Everything's good. Everything is good. Apart from, I am watching my stocks and shares up there. They're not good. A Cutty Sark is a Brit. There you go. That's what I just said. The Gospel of Rant Jams. Dude, good to see you. Let me just get Katana on as a moderator. Managing moderator, standard moderator. What is the different levels of being a moderator now? This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Then we're going to go to Hyde Park. How's Rant Jams? How are you doing and your family? And God's doing work. Yeah, I should get paid for this. Then we're going to go to Hyde Park, and then Mary wants to go see Kensington Palace. What a load of shit! I don't know why, but I'm going to go see I'm going to take Mary to see Kensington Palace. Kensington Palace. How far is it from? Let's have a look at Google Maps. Google Maps. Hang on, I'll just move you up over there. Google Maps. Where am I going? Hyde Park. Hyde Park. London. I don't want to miss what people are saying. I love getting new tools. Thank you. I will be your tool. I've got to move you back over there now. Right, so Hyde Park. So minus that. And Kensington. Oh, right, it's not far. Kensington. Is it Kensington Palace? Kensington Palace. It's not a shift. This is obviously not as slick as it. Right. All right. So Kensington Palace is next to Hyde Park. So I'm not going to begrudge Mary going to see Kensington Palace tomorrow. In fact, she might be able to see it from Park. I won't even have to go there. Doing deliveries and spreading the good news. The usual. What sort of deliveries? Are you doing like shopping deliveries? Because I did that. It was well good. And then on day 2, we're going to St. Paul's Cathedral. Matthew Coombs, how are you doing? I haven't been to Tesco's today, nor will I be visiting any supermarkets. Or calling Mary in the early hours of the morning. Now you're going to London. I am. Matthew, you know this story. I don't like London. But I'm taking Mary because she's never been. Me being obviously creating the world and being the actual real God and creating everything, I have been to London a few times. Still don't like it, but it'll be better with Mary because on a night we'll be able to entertain ourselves. Sexy Monkey Godfather. Hello, God. Speaking of your stream title, do you remember when you cured me a short time ago on Trench's stream? Well, I'm afraid I didn't stay cured. Sorry about that. But if it worked for a little bit, like a few minutes or something, I appreciate your efforts all the same. We could try it again. Touch the screen. Come on. There. Consider yourself cured. That's free, is that? So you can't get any money back on that. Well, I haven't been doing shopping today, but I am going to go to the mall soon. In England, we don't call it the mall. We call it like a shopping centre. Mall would be like groping. Just so you're educating you in English nonsense. Right, so then on day 2, we're going to St. Paul's Cathedral, which is amazing. You can go to the top of St. Paul's, you can whisper something at this side of the dome, and it goes over the top of the dome, and the person at that side can hear exactly what you've said, even though it's a long way away, which is interesting. Probably Tekka do that. Going to Piccadilly Circus, it's not a circus. She's put it in brackets, not a circus. When will you get a job? Hello, Bob. I do have a job, and I finished it today. It finished at 4 o'clock, and that's why I'm sparingly giving you a whole 30 minutes of my time, Bob. I don't know, what job do you do? Let's ask what type of job do you do, Bob? Consider you come to San Diego, God. We have a tourist. You can look if you and Mary want to come. Okay, maybe. Which denomination is the best? Oh, denomination of what? Oh, I have been waffling some shit, so I didn't really take it. Have you seen how close I have to get to my phone now? Because my eyesight has deteriorated a lot this year. I think because over COVID, I've spent a lot more time on my own, looking after myself, and that makes you blind. That's with a different spelling, though. No, mall and mall. That's true. That's true. I could be wrong. You are right. Sick of people like you sponging my taxes. Oh, Bob, you complete spastic. You spacker, Bob. I don't know if you think I'm some jobless turd at home, but it's okay. I forgive you. Ototo, shit. Just got here. What job do you do? I'm God. I'm a god. Create shit, build planets, give people diseases, COVID and shit. Obviously, best is entirely subjective. Lucy looks a lol, get a job. Fucking hell, what's going on here? How come all of a sudden I don't have a job? I don't know. When people knew me, they knew I had a job, and now I'm just God. You don't see it. You don't hear people in church on a Sunday going, "Get a job," and God did say, "Get a job, knobhead." He's a god. Leave him alone. Which brand of Christianity is the best? Oh, man, they're all awful. However, I do obviously. I've got a very, and I mean very, very, very small allegiance to the worst one. I've got a small allegiance to the Catholics, which is pretty bad. They're the worst of them, but I think if my mum saw me and she said, you know, she saw me and she said, if I said, and I don't want to pick on any other bad ones, but if I said any other, my mum would be pissed off. And I don't know if she's watching right now, because she does have a sneaky watch sometimes. They're all awful. That's fair enough. That's what I should have said. They're all awful. Did God's job get outsourced? No. No, it didn't. Sexy Monkey says, sorry that I can't stay. I have to go to the post office before it's closed. Yeah, Tyson Fury's in. Get a job. Fucking get a job. What? Sorry, I've started swearing again as well. I had a couple of months off. I had a couple of months off swearing, but it sneaked back since I got poorly. It's about time you've got a job now. I've got a job. Tyson Fury telling you to get a job. I know, Dotter. We had an Easter egg delivered to us yesterday, which we did not order. Cool. JMF Aquatics, how are you doing? And it was not for us, but it had our address. It had your address. Oh, I can't even read that on it. We googled it and discovered it was worth £65. You should have eaten it. Where have you been? Whew. Where have I been? I've been around the universe and I've seen some fucking black holes. I swore again then. Right, and anyway, let's get back to the list. So we're going to see Piccadilly Circus, not tomorrow, day after. It's not a circus. And then I'm taking her to Trafalgar Square. She didn't really want to go to Trafalgar Square, but I've put my foot down and we're going to Trafalgar Square. Hello, Dorito, how are you doing? And then we're going to go to Westminster Abbey. I don't really want to see that. But also, I do know that next to Trafalgar Square, there's a really cool bar that I want to go into. So I'm going to let her take me to Westminster Abbey, which she doesn't know where it is. I'm going to take her to it and go, that's it. And she's going to go, oh, it looks like an old wool factory. Like, yeah. That is a long list, to be fair. Yeah, and we're walking it. We're not going to get on a bus. We're not going to get on a bus and do the tourism thing where there's a guy with a microphone going, there's a building, that's a building, there's another building. Buckingham Palace. So I've said I want to go see 15 Witherspoons. She said she wants to see Buckingham Palace. So I'll go do that. To be fair, when we wrote this list, I think Queen were alive. So we are going to eat if It's if nobody comes, I would eat it. I'd have eaten it already. Russia is proper mad today, but the sun is shining, so it's okay. Oh, poor Russia. Did you see that Russia held one of the conferences? What were it? Can't remember. But they let a Russian chair a conference. I don't know. Borough Market. I want to go to Borough Market because I won't mind being pickpocketed. Mary said she's not asked about it. And then if we've got time, I don't know why I put a line under Borough Market. But if we've got time, I want to show a Downing Street so we can shout shit at people in Downing Street. To the left, you see my house, the bus guy. Yeah, they're boring though, aren't they? What if England gets hot again, like 50C, like it did in 2022? It didn't get to 50. It did get, I think we got to like 38 where I were. Honestly, white fat guys are complaining when it gets to like 30. I made a love song about you for Easter. Would love your blessings on it later. Go for it, dude. I will have a look. I will have a look at it. Rant Jams, thank you very much. Forgive me for I have sinned. Forgiven. Do you know what though? Please also forgive me for acting like a bit of a dick when I nearly had a mental breakdown. I have been working for too much at the club. Working in the club, down the club. So I had no time for YouTube. I have had time for YouTube, but I've just like concentrated on doing some things. I think I got myself into such a mess with all things that I had going on. I just had to concentrate on doing the things that I'd got myself into. Then after we've seen Downing Street, behind St Pancras, there's like a shopping area with some nice like international bars and restaurants. I said I'm going to take Mary there. She said she weren't right asked about it. But again, put my foot down because there's a shop there that I want to buy some trainers in. And that's what I'm doing for the next 2 days. So I'm going to get up at 6:30 in the morning, drive to London. So if anybody's in London tomorrow or day after, so what? I'll be there as well. What are you lot doing? Did you hear how I slurped me drink then? Do you know why that is? Oh, I've got an email of somebody called Mike Seaman. That can't be real. Mike Seaman. Join us at Coach Course Sports Day. No, thank you, Mr. Seaman. Not happening. Not happening, Mr. Seaman. But thank you for your invite to Spunky Sports Day. Today I've lost £38 on stocks and shares, which ain't too bad. But the other day I made £262 on one little deal, which were good. Spent it all. Kensington Palace. Someone actually live at Kensington Palace. I'm sure some Londoners have a clue. Oh man! Do you know what I plugged in today? My guitar direct into my amplifier. I've not done that in ages. And as I was saying earlier, I lost my voice. So I've been treating it with steroids, right? It didn't sound right good. I tried to sing along to my guitar and I thought, man, I don't like that noise. I don't like it sound right good at all. Doesn't sound good at all. Let's have a look. The St Pancras. Let's have a look at that. Where's St Pancras Station? Oh man, everything's so close. I only want to go and see a few places, so everything is mega close. St Pancras Square. Nike Central. Also in London is, what do you call it? Google's offices, which I'm interested in showing Mary inside that. David's Drone Adventures. How are you do? Hello everyone. Just share you out. Thank you very much for just sharing me out. Good to see you. There's a Starbucks right in there, but you won't go to Starbucks because Google UK is there. I don't know how I ended up walking past that. But also, there's like a food area. The Olympic Park Ring. Tomb of Mary Wollstonecraft Goodwin. I don't know what that shit is. I can't really find it, but I will find it when I get there, because I know how to get there. I just can't find it on a map. Covered in spaff. Mako, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you, David's Drone Adventures, for sharing out my nonsense. I'm not going to be here long. I'm dedicating a whole 30 minutes, and there's only 4 of them minutes left. I haven't wrote any songs recently, so I can't even play you a song that I've written. I did start learning Sewn by The Feeling. I don't know why, but I think I must have COVID, because I'm like, it was driving me nuts. Like, I've got to learn this song, So anyway, I'm back on YouTube. Really, I come on to say, I'm back on YouTube. I'll cure you, not daily, probably once every couple of days. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for you every day. Twitter's loading page and logo is really just a logo now. Let me check that out. I can't check it out because it's there. I'm doing great. A bit busy right now, but I thought I'd check in since it's been a long time since I was on here. It has been a long time on here. It is what? Dog. What does that mean? My bad. I meant a dog, not a logo. Twitter's loading page and logo, and dog is really... Twitter's loading page and logo is really just a dog now. Right. It don't load when I put it on. It's just on. I click on it, it's on. Let's go to Twitter and have a look. Twitter. Next year we are going to Canada, Vancouver, with the French-speaking club that use our club. Apparently in Quebec, speaking French is very popular. It is. And I'm also going to Canada next year because Mary told me I am. And she's been searching flights, and so that's happening. See, Twitter's not even loading up for me, so I don't even know what that is. It's not, why ain't it loading? Oh, it's just spinning round. Right round, baby, right round. Do you know what they're like in Canada? They love nuclear power. They love it. They're well into it. Everybody's got a bit of nuclear power going on. Yeah, Matt, that's what's going on. A bit of that. I've been to post office, right? Bit of a celebrity in post office, to be honest. So I went to the post office and did me forgot my card, so I couldn't actually send what I want to send. But on the way out, guy pulled me over, goes, "Now then, how are you doing? Have you heard about John?" I'm like, "John who?" "You know, John." I'm like, "I don't know who you're talking about." I know loads of people. John who? Big John. I'm like, mate. He said, Big John, black hair. I'm like, really? I've not, honestly, don't have a clue. He went, you do know him. As a dog. I'm like, oh, give up. I've had enough. So anyways, what I got from that was, something's happened to John. I don't know what it is, because I don't really know who he is. Didn't finish the story, he just didn't tell me it then, because he got sick of trying to explain who John was. But anyway, if something's happened to your John, I knew before you. Greetings from the Belgians. I got a dash now. Okay, Ototo, good to see you. Best of luck in the upcoming days. You too, Ototo. And if you come back next time, you can be a moderator next time because you're quite polite. Have a good day, everybody. I'm going to go. I've gone 28 seconds above what I said I was going to do. Good to see you all. Just checking in to say hello to you. Anybody needs curing? Touch my fingers. See you later. Love you. Amen.